Hey guys, Carl Galler with Carl Galler Builds here. Today is Friday, December the 17th, and it is literally about 1 year exactly since my first video of the beach buggy build. And not finished by a long shot, but as soon as I was able to drive the thing, and then other projects got in the way. But, the idea was to drive it, have fun with it, and we did, and we've had a lot of fun taking it to a couple shows. Took it to Bug Jam up in Dade City. We're down in near Clearwater. Anyway, so I'll do a quick, somebody asked me recently, hey, you should do a walk around and a follow-up as to where you are now. So I am doing that. So for those of you who've been following the channel, this is a 2003. It was a bone stock 2003 convertible that I bought specifically for this project. Bought it down in Bradenton and had it towed up here. Runs perfectly. And then I started cutting the crap out of it. And I bought it specifically to cut the crap out of it. So I started actually December 17th, 18th of last year. I started with my Jeep lift. So I've got about a 4-inch lift, maybe 3.5 in the rear because I cut down a coil, which I regret doing. And then suffered over, pardon me, suffered over where I was going to do the cuts on the door and ended up with this. And once again, if you remember the channel, I was going to try to get really ambitious and make this a rounded kind of a profile using muffler, like muffler pipe. And you can see how difficult that would have been because the profile changes constantly with dimension and angle and such like that. So without some sort of computerized gadget to do that, it would be impossible to do. So I mean, I'm sorry, I didn't even think of washing it for this video, but this is just rough Bondo on there, and it can be finished to a lot higher, quality finish. So we built the hump. We welded in this I think it was a 1970 louver from the back of a Volkswagen Beetle motor deck lid. That worked out pretty good. I tried to make this smooth. And once again, I wanted to drive the thing, so I did a rattle can paint job over top the crappy bodywork. And when I get some energy or whatever, inclination to work on it some more, I will probably grind all this down and put some more of the Bondo on there. But it is metal. This is all metal. Hopefully, if you guys have not seen the previous episodes, I think it was episode 3 or 4, where I welded for the first time ever on this car. Well, ever in history, but for me, but ever on this car, and I caught it on fire promptly. So that was a fun episode. I think that's episode 3 or 4. So it has been a lot of fun. After that last test fit of my interior, I never took it out. I slapped the original speakers. They're plugged in and just laying there in the cavities. They sound like shit, but it is, tunes for the time being. So yeah, the project is largely stalled. A couple things I'll point out to you is I wanted to get rid of any seams. So this is plastic, this is metal, and I use the fiberglass, what do you call it? Jesus, I always want to call it impregnated, which is clearly not the right thing. But anyway, it has fiberglass strand in it, a very small chopped fiberglass strand. I did the same thing when I welded the doors in, because remember, the doors are still here. People say, oh, you took the doors off. Nope. Doors are still here. They're welded in here. And I got rid of the shut line down here. And I got rid of the body gap, the body line here. And you can see it's like did it with my thumb practically, and a lot of stuff needs to be finished off. And then we slapped our logo, Candy and my URL, getaswet.com, which is our shameless plug to our businesses. I'm a realtor, and she is a loan originator for mortgage company. And together we like to help people come to Florida, move, relocate, get close to the water. So that's what getuswet.com is. If we put Carl Galler Realtor and Candy Galler Lender, nobody would look twice. But man, they do look at getuswet.com, and we give away koozies too. So haven't done anything really in the interior. The funny thing is, I was able to we use the rear seat belts as our front seat belts. There's just enough length, so at least it's legal and somewhat safe. So, anything else exciting to mention about it? That's old news, the bitch and bug. But we get a lot of thumbs up, a lot of honks. It is just a fun project. I do want to get back to one of the, if you remember one of the episodes, I did buy the vintage chrome bumpers, and I want to get back to mounting them properly. We did get the surfboard. Well, it's a stand-up paddleboard, but it kind of has a neat profile. And I actually bought the proper fairing compound to rejuvenate this, and one of these days I want to get a better strapping system that doesn't look like Dayglow Orange. But man, is this a fun little thing. This was our from Bug Jam about a month ago. And I guess that's about it. I promise you that I will get back to building it. Oh, yeah, kind of promise that I'll get back to building it. And you know, I've had some other projects come in here and there, which have been fun and necessary. And working on a vacation rental, doing a complete renovation on that, and I've thrown up a few videos of that. But anyway, for now, 1 year later, after the beginning of this build, I am Carl Galler with Carl Galler Builds. And please like, share, subscribe, and please comment. I love to hear people's comments. And Merry Christmas 2021, and Happy New Year coming 2022. So with that, I am out.